I'm Dr. Sarita, and I'd like to talk about this book, 2 Meals a Day by Mark Sisson. And as you can see, this guy is classic and vintage, and I really love this book. It is so common sense. It really puts together so many things that I just feel like have really helped me on my weight loss journey all in one place. Why is everyone getting sick, fat, and diabetic in our country? Well, this food pyramid. This was, rolled out in the early 70s in full force in the United States. I thought I was being educated in how to eat, but I was really being indoctrinated. I was being indoctrinated in a way of eating that was based on lies and corporate interests. And you can hide a lie, but you cannot hide the consequences of a lie. So we had this lie that the way our grandparents ate was faulty and bad, and we shouldn't eat fat, and we should eat 6 tiny meals a day. Well, our great-grandparents didn't eat that way. Nobody ate that way. So we had a big experiment during this food pyramid. We were cut off from our roots. I mean, I think about it like this beautiful squash plant behind me has a lot of roots. It can't survive without roots. This food pyramid way of eating robbed me of my traditions, of my birthright of health, which my great-grandparents were trying to educate me in. So the education I received from my great-grandparents was based on thousands of years of feeding families. And if things didn't work, people died. So there was, it was, let's change how everybody eats. I'm a doctor. I have a MD and an MPH, and I have a lot of education. Would you like me to repair your car? No, please, you don't want me anywhere near your car. Just because doctors had biochemistry degrees and had white coats on didn't mean we should have let them wreck how we ate. And that was our roots, that was our birthright. And this book really gets you back to whatever tradition you love. It's compatible with this. And the other thing of intermittent fasting. I think intermittent fasting should be called eating like our ancestors. And Mark Sisson goes over that in this book, and he talks about some of the things from Jason Fung. And Sachin Panda also is a doctor who went over the time when you eat. And I have a Dexcom on now. Sorry to flashing my armpit hair, gross, but I have a Dexcom on now, and I have not had breakfast. My blood sugar is 87. I had a bulletproof coffee today. I'm fine. I didn't need the sugar spike and the orange juice and the breads and donuts and everything that I used to eat for energy. When you wear a glucose monitor, you realize I'm not eating for energy. I'm eating to soothe myself. And when we give kids snacks, we're kind of sedating them. We give them a snack to kind of shut them up so they leave us alone, right? They have enough energy on their own. We're really giving them snacks to sedate them. So this book is just so good. I would highly recommend it. It's from 2021. It might be at your local library. And it may be on Audible, I'm sure. But this really is a nice roadmap as you start your weight journey. And getting a Dexcom, I think this for me was a great off-ramp as I had changes in my life built in, and I just want to maintain them. And it reminds me, you put it on for 10 days and you see your blood sugar in real time on this thing. I think this is the other thing too, is having the impact of what you eat in real time really helps a great deal. And again, I think the insights in this book, it's based on science. But again, I don't really care what new things they're coming out with, because it all seems to point to a time before this happened. Nothing was broke. We didn't need to fix it. We did a massive experiment. I was experimented on since the 1970s with processed, high carb, low fat food. And I don't want to be part of another experiment. I want to be part of the roots. I want to be part of food traditions that are real, with ingredients I can pronounce, that don't affect my blood sugar level and put me into diabetes, you know? So it is a journey. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. It's not what's wrong with you, it's what's wrong, what we've been through. And we've been through a massive gaslighting called the food pyramid. I also love the movie Idiocracy. So if you haven't seen Idiocracy, please watch it. And it will make you laugh, and it's much more real than I realized. When I watched Idiocracy 20 years ago, I laughed at it, but I really didn't take in how much my eating patterns were based on this. It was like a fish swimming in water it can't see. I viewed everything through this food pyramid lens because I was taught this since I was a child. And I was programmed, so we can go back to our childhood. We can examine what we're eating. We can make a space. We can question, what we're doing. And that's why my YouTube channel is called Question Everything Behind Weight Loss. You inspire me. Please comment, like, subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.